Hello and welcome. Thank you all for being here today. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer, hello and welcome back. In this video, I want to be completely transparent with you about my journey to create a serum for your hyperpigmentation, or if you want to use this serum for anti-aging or discoloration, that will be a good thing as well. This process, it taught me that when you have faith and patience, you'll receive a harvest you've been waiting for. First thing first, I need you guys to go ahead and grab your essentials. Measure all your ingredients. Everything will be below in the description box. We're going to start off by measuring our HEC. And then we're going to measure the water, and we're going to allow that HEC to hydrate in the water. You'll need it to sit in there for at least 1 hour. Now, you can speed up the process by putting it in a double boiler. But if you haven't worked with HEC, I would just recommend make sure your distilled water is at room temperature. Make sure your HEC is a good quality, and just literally sprinkle it on top of the water in your clean sterilized container and allow it to sit either overnight or let it sit for the 1 hour. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and add that glycerin in a separate bowl, and we're going to also add in our niacinamide. And niacinamide is basically B3 or B5, and it's really good for hydrating your skin. It's really moisturizing. It's also good for fighting anti-aging things that you may be dealing with, like wrinkles. Your skin may be sagging a little bit. It's going to give it that boost it needs. And not only that, but it also helps with hyperpigmentation. So that's why I am creating this serum, because that's what I'm personally dealing with. And it also helps if you're dealing with acne. So now I'm going to go ahead and mix it up, but I wasn't able to because it was clumping on me. So I'm taking my immersion blender and blending that up. And now I'm going to put my hyaluronic acid that I hydrated as well overnight. And I'm putting that into the HEC in the water now, and I'm mixing it up. So you want to make sure this is blended and everything is incorporated together. And if it's not mixed together, you want to make sure you use your immersion blender to mix everything up together. And so now I am going to add in the niacinamide and the glycerin with a little bit of that HEC and water I mixed in to make sure everything mixes well. And you might see a little bit of clumps, but no worry, it's going to eventually dissolve. So I'm just going to mix it up. And at this point in time, you can continue to stir everything together, or you can you can use your immersion blender. So your immersion blender is going to be key to getting this to mix together. So I'm using my whisk on my immersion blender, and I'm just going to blend until everything it's smooth and everything gets incorporated. And now, as you see, that's pretty much the texture for right now. It looks a little hazy, but that's okay. Now I'm going to measure out my preservative. And honestly, you don't have to do it in the steps that I did it, but I just measure everything out this way. That way I won't forget anything. Now you just put your preservative in and mix it in well. And now you want to check the pH. So you're going to put 2 grams of your formula into about 18 grams of water and mix it together. And once you mix it together, you should have already calibrated your pH meter, and now you just stick it inside of the formula to make sure, well, the diluted formula to make sure the pH is perfect. Now my pH is a 5.5, but if yours is lower or higher, you can put citric acid in the formula to lower it, or baking soda solution inside to make it higher. And so because mine wasn't perfect the first time when I measured, now I'm going to redo it again. So it's just showing you trial and error of doing this, and you have to have a lot of patience, especially if you're working with sensitive materials, that you want to make sure that this isn't acidic, meaning it's lower than the pH of your skin, because if it's lower, it can burn your skin. So if you're not familiar with working with these type of ingredients, I would suggest you get with a cosmetic formulator or someone who's taught themselves, like me, to create something like this. Now, this is something I'm using personally for me. Now, if I were to basically put this serum on the market, I would definitely get it tested. So if that's something you're thinking about, that is something that you can possibly do. And so I'm measuring the pH again, and now the pH is perfect. Okay, so I have pretty much waited all day to pretty much finish filming this video. So right now the serum, it kind of looks a little cloudy to me. So I might go back and rework the formula, but this is what I have in the meantime until I can get a chance to do that. With me having toddlers, it's a little hard sometimes. So this is what it looks like right now at this moment. So as you can see, it's a little cloudy, and that was not what I was going for, but I had to put baking soda solution in here to basically buff up the pH in this serum, and because of that, now it's cloudy. So I think it's kind of counteracting with the niacinamide that's inside the serum. So that's just something you might want to keep in mind when you're putting a buffer in this formula that I'm going to provide for you as a free downloadable on my website. Um, that's just something to think about, So I think what I will do next time is not use as much niacinamide in the formula, because I had it at 5%, but the last time I created a serum, I used like 3%, and as soon as I was completely finished with the formula, the pH was literally at I think like a 5.5, which is perfect. Okay, so I just finished bottling the formula up, and it's looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. This formula is pretty good. It has a nice gel texture to it. It feels silky, and I think it's just because I use HEC. I put my formula in this little bitty bottle with this little cute little label on it. Like, this is a really nice serum. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit out so you guys can see the final product. So it's a little cloudy, but once it's settled within 24 hours, I believe it'll be more clear. So the formula will be down below in the description box. Just hit the link and you'll be able to get a free formula for this serum on my website at beacons.ai/Joyful Bloom Essentials. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and take care. So the formula will be down below in the description box. Just hit the link and you'll be able to get a free formula for this serum on my website at beacons.ai/Joyful Bloom Essentials. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and take care. So the formula will be down below in the description box. Just hit the link and you'll be able to get a free formula for this serum on my website at beacons.ai/Joyful Bloom Essentials. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and take care. So the formula will be down below in the description box. Just hit the link and you'll be able to get a free formula for this serum on my website at beacons.ai/Joyful Bloom Essentials. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and take care.